Hey folks, it's Maxie here and welcome to another TEW2020 video. You join us on the WWE save with NXT and our second annual Mae Young Classic. So last year, a 48 rated show with Shotzi Blackheart ending out as the winner. I think we should surpass that, and attendance wise we're going to be not too far off getting treble, maybe just double and a wee bit more, but yeah, I'm expecting this to be in the mid 30,000s. The tournament this year saw 32 women compete, done rounds 1 and 2 on NXT television, which is now seen as a stage where we have the quarterfinals, the semi-final and the final all in one night, alongside a tag team match for the NXT Women's Championship, Tag Team Championships I should say, and the NXT Women's Champion is in action, Dana Brooke, but the title won't be in the line because the next challenger will be the winner of the Mae Young Classic. So we'll go through the full 32 etc. after we get there, but yeah, let's crack on. As always, if you like social, you know what to do. If you've done any Mae Young Classics, let me know. As I say, who you've put in your own tournaments, how your brackets have went, and yeah, let me know if you feel led by decisions that we made along the way, or maybe a wee bit mental. And of course, if you want to buy the game, or as I say, try it with a demo, or get all the latest mods etc., all the best places to check out are in the description below. But for now, let's crack on with a very short, roughly about 14 segments, Mae Young Classic. So 32,000 at PNC Park, that's good to see. I've added in celebrities, a band etc, everything to try and get the rating up as well. And I thought, well, we always judge it on our best promo. My user character's the man of NXT, Triple H. Why not kind of use that to try and get a really good promo, so we just need to worry about the main event match. Of course, the final of the Mae Young Classic. So Triple H just basically says, welcome everyone to NXT. It's great we've been able to make this a continued success, and this will showcase just how damn good our women's division is. And of course, many of them make the main roster, and there's still many talents still to come. So 80 rating, and we'll kick off with some quarterfinal action. Decent matchup. Nicole Matthews defeats Deonna Purrazzo in 14:22 with the Vancouver Maneuver. 58 rated matchup here. Nicole has been a fantastic addition to the women's roster, really dangerous. She's had a few issues with Dana Brooke, and she'll take her place in the semi-finals with a win over Deonna. We then had a match that had Kairi Sane defeat Kellyanne English, recently called up from the Joshi OS Academy. The win in 13:36 with the spear was a 60 rated matchup. I was tempted to put Kellyanne over, but I feel like we can give Kairi one more great run in the main roster, so a good win for her as she seeks to win the Mae Young Classic for the second time. We then had a promo with Priscilla Kelly. She's been in a good run as well with her bodyguard Raquel Gonzalez, and she says Saria came from nowhere from Japan. Obviously she's came from the Oz Academy. She was with NXT, but we put her there to develop, and she's here to cause an impact. But Priscilla says she'll just show why this is going to be her year. She's going to end the year with the Mae Young Classic, and then she's going to beat Dana Brooke as well. And yeah, the booking goes. Decent matchup. Saria defeats Priscilla Kelly in 14:33 with a dropkick. A 66 overall, so that's really good. 54 for Saria, 68 for Priscilla Kelly, and this got the crowd hotter as well. So really happy with that one. As I say, when you get matches like that, and as I say, they're still well in their development, so that's good to see, and really delighted with that matchup. Next up, we had the NXT Tag Team Championships on the line, and there's a poor matchup that saw Kacy Catanzaro and Caden Carter defeat the team of Rina Yamashita and Arisa Nakajima, Red Alert, which is of course Isla Dawn and Piper Niven, and Fight Club, Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir. 45, so the new champions are Catanzaro and Caden Carter, of course members of the Trinity with Sami Callihan and Jimmy Jacobs. The title change was meant to take place at TakeOver, but of course that Natalia injury meant there was an audible call. So we finally got the belts off of Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir. They'll go to the main roster. And the Trinity, this evil duo here, are your new tag team champions. After the matchup, just Jimmy Jacobs and Sally Callahan just really helping Catanzaro and Kane Carter go over their success. That's 4 members of the faction. Jimmy Jacobs is a non-wrestler in this for us, and the other 3 all hold champions. Of course, Sami Callihan, your North American champion. So the group's going well, and a 48 rated segment. So these two, since turning evil, so sweet and innocent, but such an evil person in this, is Casey Catanzaro as a NXT Women's Tag Team Champion. And we finish up the first round of the matches here, the quarterfinal of course. Decent matchup, Thunder Rosa defeats Kaylee Ray in 15:06 with a reverse DDT. A 63 rated matchup, both of these ladies have pretty good chemistry together and very level in terms of performance. So that's going to give us semi-finals of Thunder Rosa taking on Sareee, and it's going to be Nicole Matthews versus Kairi Sane. And we jump straight into the other semi-final. Decent matchup, Nicole Matthews defeats Kairi Sane in 13:53 again with her Vancouver manoeuvre. 66, 2 awesome performances, the crowd are getting hotter again. Nicole Matthews advances to the final, and I just think, yeah, she's been fantastic going forward, and I just feel like she's going to be a great asset, not just to NXT but the main roster as well. So a 66 rating for her. And the other semi-final was decent, and it saw Sareee defeat Thunder Rosa in 14:14 with a dropkick. A 59 rated matchup here, so I don't know if that's a bit of a shock to a few people, but all in the Sareee push here, and she'll face Nicole Matthews in her main event to become the new winner of the Mae Young Classic, of course facing Dana Brooke at a future event. Speaking of Dana Brooke, she was in action. She took on Ashley Lane, didn't put it for the championship because Ashley Lane's not done anything to qualify for it. And it was a decent matchup, had a decent reaction for the crowd, subpar wrestling, and a win in 12:45 with the Samoan driver for Dana. A 52-51 performance for Dana Brooke, 42 for Ashley Lane, but I feel like she's got a lot of good attributes that can help develop Dana Brooke, and hopefully when we put her to the main roster and try and give her that TEW2016 push, she can get close to what she done in that. She then moves to the commentary booth because obviously she'll be facing the winner of this match. That's a 48 rated segment for that. And your main event in the Mae Young Classic, Sareee in a decent matchup defeats Nicole Matthews in 17:48 with a dropkick, meaning that Sareee is the Mae Young Classic winner. Did anyone see that coming in the first round of matches on today? But anyway, 65, a 55 rated performance from Sareee, a 62 from Nicole Matthews. I felt like in terms of the popularity game, Nicole Matthews is fine. She could probably go to the main roster right now. Saree's at 48, and I feel like if with her age as well, I think she's in the early 20s, so plenty of time to keep her in NXT, keep her developing, and just kind of put her in a really good strong role. And it just let the crowd through this event, and then she can sit in NXT for maybe like a year and a half. Of course, end the show, Triple H just points. She's the winner, there's your trophy, there's your bouquet of flowers, and then clap, and then give her the spotlight. So the trophy goes to Sareee. She is your Mae Young Classic winner. Overall, a 70, that's not too bad. We'll lose pop in 18 regions. I was feeling it was going to be a bit more than that. But of course, adding in all the celebrities, the rock band, the special set, and the strong Triple H promo at the start obviously helped us. But proud of that, as I say, it just shows you the depth we've got in the women's division. And we're going to quickly have a wee step back to the main screen, just to give you an idea of, you know, the wrestlers that didn't even make the last 8, which one of them of course was the champion, Dana Brooke. She was in early elimination in round 2. I believe it was Thunder Rosa that beat her, so it keeps a lot of people in contention potentially to face Dana down the line, because I'm quite happy if they get to about 50 over and they're at a decent age, that's when we can call them up to the main roster as well. I'll just quickly switch character. Also, if you want to know the skin, it is another one by Steelo. I need to remember the guy's name. I really should remember this before I go live for videos. But if anyone wants the link, give me a shout and I'll link it to Fred. But he's got lots of skins and just keeps the game looking fresh. So let's look at NXT. Hartley Jackson's recovered from his injury. Sami Callihan says Raquel Gonzalez doesn't connect with the fans. 5.5 million viewers. Sareee needs time to heal, and our attendance was hurt by the lack of big names. Understandable, that's fair enough. Obviously, we're missing Gable, Zayn, every male athlete there as well, so that's fine. A lot of the female athletes, when they go over, straight to the main roster. So, tourney mode, where are we? There's a lot of people that still to debut as well. So, oh aye, our Dusty Cup may as well announce that. We've got quarterfinals, that'll be coming up, not the next video, but the video 3 after, I think. So I'm going to go TLC, the PWI 500, round up everything, and then we'll have the Dusty Cup before the Rumble. So we're going to have Danny Burch and Ronnie Lorcan against Ace Austin and Babatunde. We're going to have Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate against Raul Mendoza and Joaquin Wilde. The Lucha Brothers against Catchpoint, Tracy Williams and Drew Gulak. And the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin against the ever-dangerous Mojo Rawley and Bo Dallas. Bojo. But on to the Mae Young Classic itself, 32-person tournament. You see the likes of Ashley Lane out in the first round, Natalia losing to Thunder Rosa, Tay Conte losing to Kaylee Ray, Alison Kay over Taya Valkyrie, Priscilla Kelly over Xia Li, Toni Storm over Kaden Carter, Kimberly defeated Mia Yim, Sari defeated Tasha Steeles, with Dorona Peruzzo over Jordan Grace, Jessamine Duke over Kylie Ray, Nicole Matthews over Ember Moon, Arisa Nakajima beat Britt Baker, Kairi Sane defeats Chula Melissa, Kana defeats Marina Shafia, Indy Hartwell over Casey Catanzaro, and Kellyanne English over Crazy Sarah Logan. Into the last 16, Thunder Rosa beats Dana Brooke, the champion, out in round 2. Kaylee Ray over Alison Kay, Priscilla Kelly over Toni Storm, Sari over Kimberly, Dino Perazzo over Jessamine Duke, Nicole Matthews over Arisa Nakajima, Kairi Sane over Kana, and Kellyanne English beat Indy Hartwell, which of course took us to our quarterfinals and everything that we saw on today's episode. You've got 6.9 million available. Did we make all that money just from that event? Broadcast revenue is 7 million. Alright, so our network gets that amount. Our ticket sales was 1 million. Oh well, we'll see how much we actually get at the end of the month, and if we can aid WWE, that helps as well, because then I can put more money in the main roster towards obviously the various broadcasting networks we've got. So we could look at female here, because I just want to check and see how the overness has went on certain people. We want people that are actively a wrestler. So people made it quite far in the tournament. Let's hope we don't miss anyone out. So the champ Dana Brooks sitting about 47 over at this moment in time. Who else got a good run? Kairi, 48-49. So how's her popularity went? It's about as strong as it's been, maybe about 1 or 2 points over than she was. Kellyanne English has maybe gained 1 or 2. Priscilla, I think she actually lost some because she was up maybe just under 50s. She's about the same, but as I say, she was really making some good gains in the last few months, so she's certainly developing a good way. Sari, 52, there you go, straight off the bat. She obviously was at 48, so she had a good run from June onwards when she moved. I think she was by NXT for this good while, and then I just moved her to the Josh Academy. And then just because it's obviously got every network watching, even though it's over in Japan, they're still everywhere, UK, US, everywhere can see it, so she gains popularity very, very quickly. So that's why she's came over to the NXT division. Nicole Matthews maybe lost a couple of points there, but she's still in a good position. And Thunder Rosa, roughly about the same. But as I say, it's a strong, strong women's division, and that's just NXT. We haven't even, even touched the surface in terms of what's in Japan waiting for us, because there is a lot of ladies there that have got a lot of developing to do, admittedly, but there's just so many talents that are going to be in not just NXT to start with and then WWE eventually. So if I just pick someone out randomly, Ashley Vox, you might see her in NXT in 2 years, you might see her on the main roster by the time she's 31. So lots of things to look forward to. So that's going to be it. Cheers for watching, much appreciated. I'm going straight into another pay-per-view with WWE TLC, and hopefully see that video coming up in a few days' time. So thanks for watching, take it easy, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.